Now we're going to venture into one of my most favorite things to do in Photoshop CC, and that is masking. And masking, in a way, is kind of like selecting. When you select a bird and get rid of the background, or select a ball and get rid of the background, or that's called destructive editing. You get rid of something, you can never bring it back. But masking is non-destructive editing, and when you get rid of stuff, you can bring it back. So let's go into Photoshop and see if we can get this done. So we're in the Photoshop environment, and I have some. I've got a couple of panels open: my Layers panel, my History panel, and in the Layers panel, I have three images. I have this guy right here, which is my background layer, and I want to make it so that this girl shows up on the beach, and then I want to bring in this horse lady and put her on the beach also, and we're going to do that using the masking method. So we'll start with the little girl because it's so easy. To create a mask, it's very similar to quick mask mode, except in quick mask mode we just made a selection and then we got rid of stuff or do whatever you want to do to the selection. But here's how masking works. When I mask and keep the little girl, what's going to happen is I'm going to paint with black and white all around her. So I'm going to keep the little girl, but all the rest of this image, like this wonderful lady standing over here on the left and this truck over here, it's all going to be there. We just won't be able to see it. So here's how you get it done. I'm in the girl layer, and the key is to select something to get started. So all you have to do, select something. There you go. So something is selected, and then I go to the layer drop down menu in Photoshop, the layer drop down menu. I come down to layer mask, and then I go down to reveal selection, and pretty much that's it. It's a bit more complex than that, but you'll see in a minute. So I click Reveal Selection. Poof! There you go. All we have is the little girl and this stuff that we don't want to keep. Well, the magic is in the Layers panel. And notice in the Layers panel, we see this little thing over here, which is our rectangular selection. And then here's our image over here, and this link. And if I go to the Move tool, I can move all of this around, and you can see the mask moving. When I move this, it's moving the mask and the image in the Layers panel. They're moving in unison. So for now, I'm going to bring them back over here, and I want to get rid of all of this stuff around her. So what I do is, notice black and white is selected. That's because this the mask is selected. If I click on the image, then if I click on the image and click around in my swatch box, you can see this is regular color with greens and reds and blues, the whole gamut. But if I click back on the mask icon, then we can only paint with black and white. So we go into the world of symbolism. I'm going to get my paintbrush, and let's get a really big, thick paintbrush. Oh, that's really big. That'll work. So now, here we go. You paint with two colors. I'm going to hit my X key. I could just click this. Click this or my X key on the keyboard. So if I get black black is going to take away from the image. It's hiding the image. The image really is still there. We're just hiding it. And I'm just going to come through here and paint like this and paint like that. Paint here, paint there, and get rid of all of that background. And then if I want to add some stuff back, I can X key and start painting with white. That will bring stuff back. Or I can get rid of that stuff. Okay, so my image is still there. So next week, next month, next year, if I want to come in and add more, maybe I have two little girls. One week I want to show one week I want to show the other. This is non-destructive editing. Now, and the beauty of this is I can change my brush size and zoom in and be real precise and get right around her ear. Let's do that. I'm going to zoom in, and then I can get a really fine brush. Woo! I'm going to go down to like really small, and then I can come in here and very carefully do some really nice erasing, so to speak. And you can see you can get lost in this. You can just take hours and hours and hours doing this right. And I don't want to waste your time, but what we do is we just go back and forth, black, white, paint, add, hide, show, hide. If we want to edit the mask, we just click our little mask doohickey, and that's how we get it done. So I'm going to go to full screen, and I'm going to go into the history panel and go back to where we made our rectangular marquee, and I'm going to deselect. And what I did is I selected her very carefully earlier, and I saved the selection so I can go edit. I can go to the select drop-down menu, load selection, and I can go to the little girl because I saved my selection, put my selection around her. I selected her perfectly. And then I can just go layer, layer mask, reveal, selection, and that is perfectly what I want to do. You can see the little girl in the layers panel over here. And maybe I can drag her over here. So now, let's go to the horse lady. The horse lady. The horse lady cometh. And I saved her selection earlier, so I can go select, load, selection, and I'll go in here and I'll find the horse lady selection. Poof, there it is, right there. And now I'll go layer, reveal, or layer mask. Oh, notice it's grayed out, and that's because the horse lady layer is not selected. So let's get out there, select the horse lady layer, layer mask, reveal, selection, and there is the lady on the horse. Now I'm going to drag the lady on the horse over here. Notice that there's a link between these things. If I uncheck the link and use my move tool, well then, this is kind of cool. The mask is moving around in the image, which is kind of a cool effect. I keep my horse lady shape with the sombrero. That can be a very artistic thing to do. Or if I select the image, then I'm actually moving the image in the mask, which is kind of cool also. So and use that for your artistic prowess, but if I bring the link back, then they move in unison. And the horse, let's put the horse under the girl layer. So now I can put the, what's up with that? Put the horse lady down under the girl. Oh, that's not working for me. There we go. So I put that under her, so now I can put the horse lady behind the girl like that. And we're good to go. This is, oh, now check this out. Let's zoom in on the horse lady. This wasn't the greatest selection job, so to clean it up, I just click on the horse lady mask thingy right here, get my paintbrush, and maybe come in here, and I'm painting with black right now to get rid of these, getting some horse leg in there, get rid of some of that. Maybe if I made my brush really skinny, oh, this go down to like 3 pixels. Maybe I should go to 1 pixel. Yeah, 1 pixel. Then I can come in here and I can actually get the slithers in the hair of the horse. You know, so for those really picky clients that drive you crazy. Oh, you don't, the horse hair, you can see the gray between the horse hair. Then I come in here. We've got some little place down here I could do. Got a little hole right here. And then I've got some stuff over here. This make the brush a little wider. There you go. Come in here. Woo! Get rid of these little slivvies like right there, and this little spot right here. I mean, this is non-destructive masking. This is the bomb. The bomb. Here you go. Drag this down. Got a little mess going on up here, so we'll clean this up. I mean, this is just, it's the bomb. There you go. Woo! There you go. This is masking. It's my favorite thing to do in Photoshop, and I hope you enjoy it. We'll come in our next video and add some drop shadows. There you go. We'll double click, and we're ready to rumble.